Yannis Pappas. Yeah. When you all tucked up in the day been long, and the news online going on and on, what's right and wrong, and it's something up. Now here comes a great kid you know you can trust. From the true who's who, to the news and cameras, to the fake politics and the propaganda. Yeah, this kid screwed in, got a lot to say. Oh shit, it's about to be a long day. It's a long day, it's a long day coming. It's a long day, it's a long day coming. It's a long day.
Hey guys, welcome to the Rigorous Podcast. This is Shannon, the producer. I am here as always with the Queen Maurica.
Holy shit, that's got a good feel to it. You was real shy too. You're going to get better at it. Did we fire? There's no Angelo. People are saying right now, they didn't hear the air horns. They didn't hear that crazy hard BX kind of hip hop. Yo, what's up, people? Mommy's over here and Shanny over there. So you people who've always been trying to get rid of Angelo, you really happy right now because Angelo is not here. He's on a mission. He went on to a bowling tour. He went to some Comedy Central bowling tour. So they saw his shirts on this podcast and they said, you know what? We really like your bowling shirts. And we want you to go out there and do a Comedy Central sponsored bowling contest or shit. So that was Shannon. This is Maurica. That's it. We don't have Angelo this week. This is the first time out Angelo. And Shannon, he was nervous too. He was nervous. Did you see him? When he texted both of us and he said, yo, should I call in? I was like, why, you nervous that you're never going to be back? Because I said on the previous, you're not really a sports fan. I'm going to get to our guest in a second. But I said, Shannon's like Tom Brady. We drafted Tom Brady, and Angelo is sitting there like Drew Bledsoe. As soon as Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, Shannon going to move into that seat, and this podcast is going to sound like a mouse squeak fight. Because she got that high-pitchy voice, right? And you know Shannon.
I do.
Everybody, I'm sitting here. We got another guest.
Yes.
We got another funny comedian here.
Thank you for having me.
That's right.
That's right.
Nice to have you. And you got your own podcast with Shannon's on that, too.
Yeah, it's called Tim Dillon's Going to Hell.
And you be keeping her busy. That's why she works like a Jamaican. She got 12 of these shows and shit.
Yeah, she's always on Google pulling shit up.
That's it.
Yeah.
So we're here with Tim Dillon. He's a very funny comedian and shit.
That's right.
He's just starting to do good.
Yes, it's year 8, so it's about that time.
It's about that time that I started. But you took your time. You didn't rush into that shit.
I didn't rush into it. I took a nice long time. I walked around New York City 7,000 or 8,000 times.
And now you're doing really good in this business.
Yes,
you're
it's
starting
good.
to get you're getting texts from big comedians.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Thank
real
God.
nice.
Thank God.
Are you starting to get that money and shit?
A little bit. You're starting to get a little bit of that money.
A little bit, because in comedy it's
I'm
not
going
easy.
to buy a new bed.
Oh, so you only at that stage.
I want to buy. Yeah, I'm only at that stage where I want to get a really nice bed for like the first time.
And you know what, Shannon? He's cute, but he's not really into. He's into men like me. So
right,
we hanging together.
Yeah, we have to. We like the same men. We both want Westchester. Because we both want doctors.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
So you want to get married, or you just like being on?
I don't know. It might be time to think about that.
Are you on Instagram more or Grindr more?
I'm on Grindr and Instagram, but Instagram I only put pictures of omelets and shit. So it's very hard for the people that are trying to fuck because all they see is the omelet. But it's a very good omelet. It's 3 eggs. It's very light. It's fluffy.
And when for your Grindr profile,
yes,
you can't put your abs on there.
No, I don't have my abs. It's also an omelet.
So you put an omelet on there too.
It's an omelet.
That's it.
But sometimes people get really freaky online and want to do weird shit with you. So no, I don't put my abs. I put my head.
You put your head there.
That's right.
You're cute too.
I lead with the face and the head.
You got your handsome face and shit.
Yeah.
And you got one of those like cozy looks. Don't he look cozy, Shannon?
Like a teddy bear.
He looks. So thank you.
It's very sweet. Thank you, Shannon.
So thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you so much.
You basically replace it. Maybe you're going to replace Angelo.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Shannon was away this week.
Yeah.
She was gone, so we was missing her, but we was all following her excursion on Instagram.
Yes.
That bitch was in Italy.
That's crazy.
You went to Italy and shit.
I did. And
how classy is that?
And I brought you back a present.
You brought me a present from Italy?
I did.
Let me see the shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Oh, my God.
Can they see this in the movies here?
Yeah.
This is a fan. Oh, my
Wow.
God. Shit, we are girlfriends.
That's so nice.
I didn't even get you anything.
Did you get that at the airport or did you get it?
Oh, please. This is classy. She got this shit at a store.
It's like a boutique.
This shit was also probably made in Italy, right?
Right.
In Venice.
So Venezia, that's Venezuela? What's this? Venice?
In Venice, yeah.
And this is in Italy?
Yeah.
How classy was Italy, Shannon?
That sounds amazing.
It was very classy. You would have
Oh
loved
my
it.
God, thank you so much, girl. I appreciate that shit.
You've never gone overseas?
I haven't been anywhere.
Really?
I take the train to Westchester. That's what I'm trying to go. That's
Right.
as high as my.
Right.
If I need to get to Paris, I'm going either to Paris.
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Venezia.
Yeah, but you could go to the Venetian Hotel in Las Vegas. It's the same thing.
Same shit.
It's the same shit.
What's more classy, you think, Westchester or Venezia?
I don't know. I think Westchester. I got to be honest with you.
You look like a Westchester.
Yeah, that's,
Where
I
you
like
from?
Westchester. I'm from Long Island.
Oh, you from Long Island?
But Westchester's a classier Long Island.
Yeah, Long
Like,
Island's that's kind of like a step down from Westchester.
100%. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, Westchester's nice. You have like a golden retriever and a porch,
Holy shit.
and it's nice.
That's my dream life
You got
right
a rug and you drink Earl Grey tea on the porch.
there. Holy shit.
Yes, that's the way it is.
I want to go to one of those tea stores and buy
Yes.
like those flavored teas in
Yeah,
the
you
mall.
have all the different teas, Darjeelings, whatever you want, all the
That's
different
it.
teas.
I want to walk around the mall.
Yes, that's
You did
nice.
that growing up in Long Island?
Yes, I would go to the mall and we would do, and sometimes me and my friends would walk around the food court and we would smoke a lot of weed and be high, and then they would give us the free samples of chicken, the bourbon chicken.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was very nice.
And you also probably went into the Abercrombie and Fitch, then got
We
a
went
shirt.
to the Abercrombie and Fitch, and then sometimes then we would have sleepovers and everybody would touch everybody's dick as a joke.
Holy shit.
As a joke, it was funny as a joke.
I wish I was at those sleepovers.
I know, it was fun.
You were happy.
That was great.
They didn't even know you loved those sleepovers.
I know, but it was just like fun.
A lot of them probably turned into liking girls. You stayed that way.
Yeah, no, they have married now, but I was not invited to any of the weddings.
You think some of them is fucking men on the down low behind their wife's back?
I
and
don't
shit?
know. I don't know. Not me, sadly, but I think they're probably just straight now. But they, you know, when you're 11th grade, sometimes you're like, oh, let me touch his dick. It's funny.
Everybody's experimenting at that time.
Everybody's experimenting.
How many you think there's a lot of download gays out there?
I think there's a lot of download gays.
And
out there.
so how come they don't just come out? I mean, it's 2017. Just be yourself.
I know,
like
but-
you're being who you want to
I
be.
know, but some people don't feel connected to the gay culture, and then they also don't feel like they're straight. So there's like nowhere for them to go.
Is that like you too?
I know, but for me, I can go places like
What's your situation? What
It's-
do you feel connected to?
Netflix. And
Netflix.
yeah, that's really what I feel connected to.
But you just-
HBO.
HBO.
Right.
So you're more of a loner.
I'm more of a loner. I'm just trying to pitch the tent and have my own circus.
That's it.
Yeah, just trying to do my own thing. House in Scarsdale. It's a stone house. It has limestone. It's beautiful.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Are you telling me that's where you live right now?
No, but that's what I want to live.
Because if you was living there right now,
No,
shit.
I live in a Astoria.
I would turn back into a man for you. That's it, Shannon.
I
would start
appreciate that.
taking hormone therapy and just become Maurice again. That's it.
I appreciate that.
I don't give a shit.
We want to live the same life.
I would live like a man if you put me in a stone house in Westchester.
Yeah, I like that.
That's nice.
That's what we're trying to be.
Holy shit.
Yeah, nice restaurant by the train station.
Oh shit, that would be a weird relationship if
Yeah.
we was together.
Yes, that would be very strange.
Because I would have to be a man for you to be attracted to me.
yes,
And then I would be attracted to you.
Yes.
But I would, in my mind, I'll have to pretend like you was straight.
yes,
That
right.
shit would be weird.
It would be
Shannon, you heard that
crazy.
trippy shit?
It'd be
But why
crazy.
not? It's 2017. We
That's-
can figure that shit
I
out.
agree with you.
Yo, for money and for Westchester, I'm willing to make a lot of compromises.
We'd have a hit Tumblr.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to make a lot of compromises
Yeah,
for that shit.
I agree.
So who do you hang out with? You hang out with Shannon afterwards?
No, well, Shannon lives in Staten Island, so she lives far away. She lives on her own island.
She's the Staten Island princess.
yeah, she lives on her own island. So you have to, if you want to hang out with Shannon, you have to take a boat or a plane.
That bitch gets on a ferry every day.
Yeah, she gets on a ferry. Well, I hang out with the comedians that I see because I do comedy, and then I have some friends that don't do comedy, and I see them when I can. But I travel a lot.
This is a good way to know what stage you are with comedy.
yeah.
Are you still taking the train?
No, I do Uber.
Are you so
I'm
you're at
Uber.
the Uber stage?
I'm at the Uber
That's
stage.
when shit starts to get good.
Yeah, I'm Ubering.
You can afford your own budget chauffeur. and
Yeah, I
shit.
do an Uber, but sometimes I do Uber pool.
But you're not at a car. You don't got a car and shit.
Not yet.
And when do you live in New York City?
I live in Astoria.
Oh, you live in a store, but you're not trying to stay in a store. You
No.
trying to move to LA.
I'm trying to go to LA. I don't even want to be in New York City. New York City's for ugly
You're
people.
done with this shit.
Yes, I've had enough of this.
You want to go to LA.
I've had enough of people who think they're Duke Ellington. I want some real monsters.
Take me to LA with you.
LA might be nice. We live at Topanga Canyon.
That's it.
And you maybe outside you fight a coyote.
Is there a lot of this? So the houses got grass there in LA?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like a desert.
That's
It's like a
right.
desert, and it's beautiful.
I would blow up in LA too,
You'd
right?
be huge.
As soon
in
as I
LA.
entered that
you would
city.
love it. You just eat guacamole and drink tequila in
I'm
LA.
a vegetarian too.
That's interesting.
And all of Los Angeles is like vegans,
Yeah,
right?
they don't even eat red meat. They just eat each other. They eat children, but they won't eat meat.
That's because it's a cynical city.
Yes, they just eat everybody and the pedophilia, but they don't eat red meat, which is nice.
That's not rigorous, that pedophilia
Yeah,
shit.
it's not rigorous
That's
at all.
not rigorous what they doing out there.
It's unfortunate.
There's a lot of this shit going on. There's a lot of people touching these girls.
Yeah, it's coming out. Everybody's doing the wrong thing.
Yo, the Harvey Weinstein's on some
Do you
dirtbag
have
shit.
a story? Does anybody ever just fucked with Maurica?
Nobody's
No.
ever fucking with me
They're not
because
stupid.
I'm going to fuck them up.
Right.
Shit. They
Right.
could try to attack me.
Right.
You could take the LES out the girl. You can't take the LES out the girl.
Right.
I just repeated it twice like George Bush. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Right.
You got the point and shit. You could take the girl out the LES. You cannot take the LES out the girl.
Right.
I fuck somebody up on the train.
You pull a blade.
That's it. I just fuck you up with the hands. I got
Right.
quick hands and shit.
Your jewelry is
That's
like
it.
weapons. You could really.
I take this shit. So I take these off these earrings. We go
Right.
at it. I don't give
Right.
a fuck.
You
When
don't
it
give a
comes to
fuck.
that, I keep that shit straight hood like that. To
Right.
the streets. We take the shit off. We fight it out. That's
Yeah.
why nobody fucks with me and shit.
Right.
But nobody's ever tries anything because my charisma is always entering the room first.
Right.
So they get hypnotized like Poison Ivy from the Batman movies.
Right.
And nobody tries shit.
So everybody's a gentleman, even on the 6 train.
Absolutely. I'll be touching their dicks too.
Right, of
I'll be
course.
walking up to people just touching dicks.
Right.
Is that sexual assault? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I'm exploring.
Yes,
I'm a
it's-
sociologist.
Right.
I'm a dickyologist and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, you're just figuring it out.
That's it. The only thing they do is go, whoa, like Joey from Blossom. That's
Right,
it when I
right.
touch that dick. That's it.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I like
no.
that. Whoa.
If you went up and touched a dick, then you might have a problem.
People get angry, but people also think that I wasn't touching it sexually. Like I was trying to be their bro, and they would laugh, and then also maybe touch
That's
my
a
dick.
good trick.
See, that's my trick, and that's what I used to do. We'd be
nice.
like, "Isn't this funny?" And then, but eventually, once you start blowing them, they know it's not a joke
They
anymore.
know the joke is over.
Yeah, it's right up until blowing them, and then they're like, "Oh, this you have to stop."
You went from a comedy to a Steven Spielberg drama.
Right. In the beginning, they're like, "Oh, this is really funny," but then it's like, "Oh, this isn't that funny."
Holy shit. So
Yeah.
it's sort of like Punch Drunk Love, the movie.
That's what it is.
Like, is this a comedy or
Yeah.
is this for real?
Right.
Right? Punch Drunk Love and shit. It's like watching the Royal Tenenbaums.
Yes, it's very. You love the Royal Tenenbaums.
Then what the Royal Tenen? I'm just saying, like a movie like that. You
That's a
can.
New
Is
York
it a comedy?
movie.
Is it a drama?
What is it?
You kind of.
Are you a fan of?
I don't know.
You like TV? You like Netflix?
I like to watch a lot of Netflix. Yeah, I like to watch movies. Certain movies I watch over and over again and shit.
What's your favorite?
Movies?
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about it endlessly on this podcast, but Shannon knows my favorite movie during this season. I'm very seasonal with my movies.
Yeah, you love.
So right now I'm about to hit the Elf. I'm going to Elf.
Yeah.
That's it.
You love Christmas.
Oh shit.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, of course. And then Vacation.
Yeah.
That's an underrated vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas
It's a
Vacation.
great
That's
one.
really underrated.
That's a good one.
People always go to that Chrisley Brinkley first one and shit, but the
Yeah.
second one is really funny too. But Elf is my favorite.
Yeah.
And then during fall, I'm all about that Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't like Bette Midler? You
I
gay?
do.
You don't like
no, I
Bette
like
Midler?
Hocus Pocus. I think it's great.
But tell me you don't like Bette Midler.
I do like Bette Midler. I
Who's
like.
your favorite?
I don't know, the fat one,
You
Kathy
like
and
to
the
be into
Jimmy.
some gay shit.
I am. I like Hocus Pocus.
You like Kathy and the Jimmy?
Yeah, because she's fat and she's a comedian.
She is, but she disappeared.
I
after that
know, but
movie.
she something happened. I
She
don't know
did
what
something
happened.
with Wookie Goldberg, and that was it.
That was it. I don't know what happened to her, but
Yeah.
maybe she's a manager now with a Denny's.
That's it. You know,
Yeah.
so you know, like,
She's happy.
What kind of singers do you like? Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston's great. She's probably the best singer.
What music you listen to?
All kinds of different music.
What's your favorite?
I like sometimes like folk music, like old people from the South who are angry and they play guitars and no one really listens to
You're
them.
unique. You know
Yeah,
that?
I like that stuff.
Yo, you're a unique
It's like
person.
an American storyteller.
I don't even know what to make of you.
I don't either.
I don't know what you're doing.
I do, but it's nice sometimes with the folk music.
You were really close to blowing up a post office.
They,
That's the energy I get from him.
they sing about lakes. and
You got
shit.
saved by entertainment.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There will
That's
be a
what I
body
agree with you.
in your basement
There might be now.
in Long Island.
Right. I'm hoping to get LA put all the bodies in
You
the
was
basement.
about to be dressing up as a clown, putting boys in the cellar.
Yes, that's true.
Some John Wayne Gacy
now
shit.
I only do half of that. I just dress up like a clown now. But
That's
this-
it.
Right. Yeah. That's no boys in the cellar.
But you're really funny. I seen your material and shit.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank
And
you.
you doing
I
really
didn't know you
good?
went out to clubs, but thank you.
I do go out.
Yeah, it's a date.
I be hanging out with Angelo Lozada. He's my best friend.
Yeah, he's very
well,
funny.
He's like right now, Shannon
Right
and
now.
him is like a tie.
Wow.
Cause I tell you what, let me tell you something right now, Shannon. This motherfucker Angelo, I don't even know where he is. I think because he was so nervous about not being on this show and me and you talking that he forgot to tell me where he was because he was so busy trying to call in. It's never. He was like, let me call him, and we didn't even
He's
respond to him.
jealous of Shannon.
He just nervous because a couple of people don't like that he calls me mommy. and then he cuts me off because they're not listening for Angelo Lozada.
Right.
They listening to him, Maurica.
They listen for you. You're the
That's
star.
it.
But Shannon is nice because Shannon, when she speaks, she just squeaks and she doesn't really talk
That's
that
right.
much.
She sounds like a mouse.
She just sounds like she's trying to get air.
That's she trying to get air.
That's what it sounds
That's
like.
what it does sound
Yeah.
like. She got that real high for that shit.
Yeah, she-
Have you ever
trying
got
to get
drunk
air.
with her? That bitch is Judy Foster from The Accused.
Oh, really? What? She just talks?
She goes crazy now. She
Really?
like a gremlin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you pour a little liquor down that throat, that bitch goes crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's when we bonded too.
I didn't know that.
And check this out. You want to hear this story?
Oh, boy.
Before she left for Italy.
Yeah.
And then we may have to wait till the next episode because Tim Dillon is really interesting. But we got to talk about Italy. So don't worry. Shannon, first of all, I don't know if I gave you the proper thank you for this fan. I'm sorry I didn't get you. This made me feel bad. Now I should have got you something from. I was in Brooklyn on Tuesday. I should have brought you some Zeppelis or some shit.
That would have been nice.
I mean, it's not traveling, but it's a gesture.
Right.
I mean, that's the thing when you you feel bad when somebody gives you a present and you don't
Yeah.
get one back and shit.
No, I know, but you don't. You know, like you say, maybe the next time you go somewhere like a foreign, like a Hoboken, you get her something.
Well, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah,
and
you
you
go
want
to
to hear something
Hoboken,
funny?
you get her something nice.
I have my fan here. There was a fan. This is crazy that she got me this fan.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this on the podcast. Me and
Yeah.
Angela was doing a live show, and there was a fan in
Yeah.
New Jersey who gave me a fan.
Oh, wow.
And I've been using that shit till now.
Wow.
But guess what?
Now you're using
I
it.
just upgraded
That's
because
right.
this shit says Valencia on there.
That's right.
And that other shit was I didn't. It was,
It's Venice. Venice. That whole city is made of water,
that shit is made. This
and
is
everybody
classy.
goes around in boats.
want to-
That's fucking classy.
That's just classy.
They're
right
on gondolas, and people sing to them on a gondola.
So listen to whoever gave me that fan in Hasbrook Heights. Thank you for that fan. But that shit is like a flip phone, and I just got my first iPhone. That's it.
That's right.
it. This
you
is
got the 7.
that's it, the iPhone 7.
8. That's not the 8, but just the 7.
7.
That's
you know, 'cause
nice.
in the 8, what would the 8 be? Paris?
Paris.
I didn't even know I was into fans till she got me this fan.
Yeah.
I want to get all the cities in Italy now.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking of me. That's so nice.
Would you like Italian guys or no? You don't want an
Do
Italian.
I like Italian guys?
Really? I don't know.
Shit.
Okay.
Would you like to suck dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a strange question. Of course I like Italian guys.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you what you're
I
doing.
like all men as long as they're classy. I'm just not on that
Okay.
meathead gorilla shit.
Right,
That's
right.
when I was a young girl. Well, you
Right.
know, when I became a young girl.
Right.
That I was into that meathead gorilla shit.
Right.
I was all into, oh shit, he looks like he works out.
Right.
You know, I want him to pick me up.
Right.
I want him to throw me around. But
Right.
now I'm into that classy shit.
Right.
I want somebody who's reading.
Right.
I want somebody who knows what's going on in the newspapers.
Right.
Who could take me to Westchester.
Right.
Get me a hard boiled egg.
Who's not gonna punch you at a Chinese restaurant?
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Somebody
Absolutely.
who's going to take me to a cafeteria.
Yeah. Somebody who went to like a nice school, like a Dowling or something like that. You know.
Private school.
Oh, private. Really?
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm on that
Okay,
private
interesting.
school.
Wow, so that's serious.
Yeah. Well, 2 years ago I was on that Catholic school shit.
Really?
But now I want some private school
Yeah, because the
tuition.
Catholic schools are Irish little dicks. They're red people. No,
the dick don't matter to me.
Right. It doesn't matter.
As long as that money's straight, I'll figure out the dick. I'm like I said, I'm willing to make a lot of sacrifices
Right,
for that money.
You'll build your own dick. Right.
That's it.
You'll figure out a way.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't give a shit. Well, I'll just cheat on him.
Right. Right. That makes
Funny,
sense.
that just cheat on him.
Right. It's true.
The most important thing is getting that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's what I
I'm
think.
trying to
I
move on
agree
up
with
like
you.
the Jeffersons. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. You just want to have a place to
I
go.
want to live on the Upper West Side
Oh, the Upper West Side.
and then have a place in Scarsdale.
Yeah, that's nice.
What do you
have a-
think's top of that? Teach me about Westchester because you
Well-
know this city.
Well, Westchester is really the 3 places to be. There's a lot of places to be in Westchester, but really, there's a lot of nice places. There are places like Katona, which is really nice. You don't even know what that is yet.
I know, I'm listening because I heard an Indian name,
Right.
so I'm in there.
That's what I mean.
That's it.
And it's all the women they wear, and the men they wear those Patagonia jackets, and they drink coffee at the
Holy
train station,
shit.
and they talk about like the economy, like they're worried, but they have so much money. But it's very stylish right now to kind of be like, you know, things are, you know, and they're just kind of they're really down to earth. And then you go to places like Chappaqua.
So they make problems when they don't have
Yes,
problems.
they don't have problems.
I love that shit.
I
I
know,
want
so
that
now-
lifestyle.
That's the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then maybe you go to Chappaqua with the Clintons.
That's
They live
another-
in Chappaqua.
That's another Indian
There's
name.
big money up in Chappaqua.
Holy
Beautiful
shit.
estates. Yeah, you get security and you have a black SUV because you want to look like the Obamas, you know, going everywhere.
That's right.
That's the way you live.
I
And
want
then-
to live in a place that has an ADT sign on the lawn.
And then if you're crazy, here's how full circle it goes.
Yeah.
The most elite part of Westchester
Yeah.
is actually called Bronxville.
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 That's tripping my head out.
It's tripping you out.
Because I don't even believe Yonkers is part of Westchester.
It's really not. But Bronxville is the spot.
That's the top of Westchester?
It's the top of Westchester, the Bronxville. There's just estates and all these hedge funds and CEOs of companies. They live in these big beautiful estates. It's a very small town. It's very hard to get in there, but that's like the top.
What's the easiest part of Westchester to get into?
You know, you could get into maybe a Hastings on the Hudson.
You know your Westchester.
Yeah, you could get in there a little bit.
You know what's crazy? I've been
maybe Yonkers. You know,
I don't fuck with Yonkers.
I know
that
Yonkers
shit is
is
part of
bullshit.
the Bronx to
That's
me.
bullshit.
That
I
needs
agree
to
with you.
see the Bronx. They
Yeah.
need Westchester.
Maybe you get into like a Dobbs Ferry. That's like starter Westchester. Like Dobbs Ferry. You have a house is like 1.2.
That's right.
And you work very hard at the law firm.
That's right.
But it's like Dobbs Ferry, and it's like whatever. And it's
That's like the Staten Island of Westchester.
it's like a Stephen King novel. The name Dobbs Ferry.
Dobbs
It sounds
Ferry.
like a boat someone kills you on, and it is to the people who live in Chappaqua. But it's a nice little town with a little church and a nice little main street with bakeries and things like that. So that might be nice for you.
So the men there, they always wearing glasses and they wear silk polo shirts.
Sometimes yes, and
They wear the shirts for comfort.
yes. Every now
I
and
love
then
that shit.
they break out like some type of like the women wear a lot of knit.
A lot of Tommy Bahama shirts.
Some of that Tommy Bahama.
A lot of Tommy Bahamas.
A lot of women in the winter wear like a knit, like a nice sweater or like a knit dress, and they drink a lot of different kind of tea.
And they go to the one Italian restaurant on Main Street.
Yes, and they drink strong coffee. And
Holy
they go to
shit.
the Italian restaurant on Main Street, and then
Yeah.
they all, they have summer homes in the Hamptons.
They drive into the city only once a month
Yes, the men go in every day for work.
but then at night to go
The women might go in there for a lunch with like a college friend they might want to reconnect with, but they don't really have anything in common, so they just drink wine and have Xanax.
We're on.
That's what they do. But that's a nice afternoon.
That's my
You get really
life.
hazy, and then your driver drives you back, and then you have a few conversations with your kids before they go to prep school, and it's basically like, if she says no, it's no.
How do you know my dreams so well?
Well, I study. I love these people. I want to do this too.
You trying to go to Westchester too?
I've always been trying to go to Westchester.
Me and you are like the Batman and Robin are trying to get to Westchester
It's
right
very-
now.
but it's very
Holy
hard.
shit, we need
Yes.
to come up with a plan.
But you might have to go somewhere else, like the Hudson Highlands, which is not Westchester.
We'll
but-
start there though.
But that's what we have to.
That's it.
Because those people are artistic and they play banjos in a nice big farmhouse.
Let's pretend
And
like
they-
we're married and get out there.
We might have to do it. And they don't care if you're a man that's a woman or a woman that's a man or whatever you are. If
So
you're
it's really liberal
If you're
over
not
there?
a gender, they don't even care. They don't have men and women signs in the bathrooms.
That's my type
That's
of place
right.
right
It's
there.
nice. It's $24 for a scone. But if you can afford that, you don't have to be a gender.
Where is that?
That's the Hudson
That's
Highlands.
Hudson Highlands.
Yeah.
And then from
Those
there,
places like Beacon, New York, where they like restore an old theater and then have a folk music festival and then collect a bunch of money for poor people, but really then just kind of use it for the Christmas decorations in
Holy
the town.
shit.
Yeah, and they all read the New York Times and they vote for Hillary.
holy shit.
They've never met a poor
It's
person.
raining classiness.
It's so classy.
Now let me tell. So we start in Dobbs Ferry, right?
Yes, we start work our way up.
And then like the Nazis expanding in Europe.
Yes, we have to-
work our way all the way to Bronxville.
Yes, you
Now
have
you telling me Bronxville's far away from the Bronx?
Bronxville's far away from the Bronx.
So why did they name that shit Bronxville? They need to rename that shit.
I agree with you.
What they should rename that shit Westchester.
I think you know what it is?
Westchester.
I think it's a trick. A lot of people hear Bronxville, they think like, oh, stabbings. But you know what?
They keep people out that
They
way.
keep people out.
I like this way of thinking.
I know. It's
This
crazy.
is how rich people think and
That's
shit.
what they do. It's fun because rich people like to do shit poor people do. Like sometimes you go to a nice restaurant and they have something on the menu and they call it bodega sauce. That happened the other day.
Really?
It's true. It's nice for somebody who makes like $80 million a year to go in and have bodega sauce on their chicken in a nice restaurant, of course, with nobody who's ever been
But
to
it
a
sounds
bodega.
like rich people don't. What they try to do is find places that they can be sure that a subway doesn't go to.
Yes, subways don't go anywhere near Bronxville. They don't.
And they always live up on a hill.
They live in a hill in the forest.
So in case the poor people try to come up, they could
They
pour,
can
they could
see
pour
them.
hot oil on them.
They see them and they roll big boulders down the hill.
Down the hill?
Yes.
Holy shit! I need
And
to
if-
live in one of those.
This
castles.
is what happens. See, we live in areas where you live in a little box and everybody else is around. It's like
That's it. I
litter
need to
boxes.
get out of that shit.
No, I know.
I've been living too long. Shannon, I need to make it at least to Staten Island. Shannon, do you roll boulders down the hill at poor people?
No, I haven't made it there yet.
If somebody's attacking your estate, you live on a. Her house smells like firewood and
Shannon's
everything.
very nice. Staten Island, they have small houses, but they're very immaculate inside.
I call that bitch Melanie Griffith.
And everybody has
She's
white.
working girl.
Everybody has white sneakers, and it's very nice.
Reeboks.
And a very big TV and hardwood floors. And everything's polished.
That's
and,
it.
And they have a nice big Italian food.
Now you need to have comfortable sneakers to get on that ferry.
That's
So
nice.
then you put your heels on right when you get to Wall Street.
Right, but they don't care about the house. It's you got to have a nice car, and like it's a nice house, but it's okay because everybody still go to the catering hall.
So they eat at the catering hall?
That's right. They want to have big parties at the catering hall.
like everything's a sweet 16?
Everything's a sweet 16, and then they bring in a fountain, and sometimes that fountain's got vodka, and sometimes it has chocolate.
So
and,
if you were to rate
Yeah.
Long Island,
Yeah.
Westchester,
Yeah.
Staten Island,
right,
What's the levels?
So Staten Island's going to be third. It's going to be third.
Shannon, you still got a bronze star. You
I'm
still get a
sorry.
bronze medal.
You still get a medal. Staten Island's only going to be third because a lot
Your name is still going to be in the newspaper.
And the only reason I say that is because a lot of people in Staten Island are monsters. But it's as a landmass, it is also disgusting. But Long Island is second because it was hot in the early 1900s. Big estates, a lot of cool people, big money. But then it fell off because it became a lot of Guidos, the Long Island medium. People kind of went
We don't
nuts.
want those meathead gorillas.
Right, exactly.
Where are the classy people at? Westchester?
That's number one.
I knew it. That
Golden.
shit. I was always on to that
Always.
from the beginning.
They don't even talk to you.
That's right. But you know what?
You take the Long Island Railroad. People are fighting. They're spitting at each
They're
other.
going to a Rangers game.
Right,
They're going to
Rangers
an
game.
Islanders
They're
game.
drunk. They have disgusting. They're drinking beer with their daughter.
That's right.
It's disgusting. Everybody's fat. You go to Westchester, people are talking about stocks and bonds.
That's it.
And they relaxed and they go on the Metro North.
Yes.
And everybody wears a suit.
That's it.
right. And people do not talk to their families. That's how you know they have money.
I like that shit.
Yes.
And they always wearing like Sperry topsiders with no socks.
Yes,
The less socks I see with shoes.
Yes.
I know I'm in a classy area.
That's real. Yeah. Long
That's
Island,
it.
they have just too many socks.
There's too many Air Force Ones in Long Island.
Too much. Yeah.
That's it.
It's disgusting.
Long Island's like a trashier version of Westchester.
That's exactly what
But
it
it's
is.
still nicer than where I'm at.
Yeah, it's still nicer.
So you would go Staten Island, Long Island,
Westchester.
Westchester's
gold
medal.
It's the gold medal.
Carl Lewis.
It's the gold medal.
That's
It's
it.
the whitest white.
So you tried to go from Long Island to Westchester.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So your whole career is about getting to Westchester.
It's all about going to Westchester. I like New York City, so I want to live near New York City,
right.
but I want to live in Westchester.
You want to be away from the peasants.
The peasants.
That's right.
It can't be near peasants.
You like to
Or
eat,
the Irish, the Italian people. They're mongrels.
so you like to eat classy places like Applebee's?
Yes, we go to even sometimes classier than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheesecake Factory?
We go to yeah. Well, that's nice too, but sometimes we go to
Ruby Tuesdays?
Yeah, no, we go to some restaurants in New York City like Quality Meat Steakhouse. Really nice.
Where's that shit?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
eat that
by
meat.
Central Park, but that's okay. You don't have to eat meat because they got shellfish and they got tuna and they got
They
all
got
kinds
buffalo
of fish.
wings there?
No, but they have a nice dish with bacon and peanut butter and jalapeno apple jelly. It's very good.
Shit.
That's really classy.
That's really classy.
And they eat it.
How much is it expensive for
It's
that?
very expensive.
$6.99 for
And
that?
everything they don't
How
see-
much they pay? $6.99 for that dish?
It's like I think it's probably something like that, maybe more.
For a steak, what? Like $12.99, like Outback, right?
I think the steak is like $49.
40. What are you serious?
$49, yeah.
Get out of here.
I know, but that's where you meet people from
They're
Westchester.
more expensive than
And it's
Outback Steakhouse?
It's more expensive and it's very hip. They have meat hook lights and the restaurant doesn't look like it's finished.
I need to go there.
Yeah, it's really
Holy
nice.
shit.
It's all exposed brick and wood. It looks like you just moved in.
Do the men walk around with like buns? They look like samurais.
They wear jeans and they blazers because nobody wears suits.
and they got beards like samurais.
Yes.
With the hair bun up
Yes,
there.
they got the man bun. And
I
beards.
love that places
I know.
like that.
Yeah, this is what you need to find.
I need
somebody.
to get there, and
you
it
need to
smells
find somebody who's like a coder.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man, works at Google and does some tech shit.
That's some classy ass shit.
Yeah,
I tell you
Were
what.
you down for threesomes? Because some men like threesomes. They like somebody to be adventurous. Will you
I'm
be
down for anything.
Anything.
Like on my time.
Yeah.
When I'm just having a good time, I
Right.
do whatever.
Okay.
I mean, I'm down for whatever.
Okay.
But when I'm hunting, I'm on that panther shit.
Right.
I'm trying to get classy.
So what-
Trying to get that money.
What about
I'm
if-
not a young girl anymore.
No, of course.
That's it. No meathead gorillas for me. I stay away from Long Island.
Right. So-
If you pump iron, I might not even talk to you.
You don't wanna work-
Because that means you're not reading the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, you're not trying to date somebody at a Synergy gym.
Exactly.
Right,
I'm
selling
trying to
gym
date somebody
memberships.
that's walking right out of the library.
Right. Would you don't mind if a man brings another woman into the bed? You don't mind that?
I mean, on my time,
Yeah.
you got to give me more details.
Well, this is what a lot of men now.
Is he giving? Am I on a payment plan there?
No.
Am I getting a monthly allowance?
That's a good point.
Then yes.
Right. Okay.
Shit.
Yeah.
I know how to tune out.
So if you're a kept woman,
Yeah.
you don't care. It doesn't
You never
matter.
seen a woman with nothing in her eyes?
What if he wants you to hook up with the other
You
woman?
never seen a woman smiling with death in her eyes?
That's the only woman I
Just like
talk
that?
to.
Yeah.
The only woman I speak
Nobody's
to.
home. Yeah.
Yes.
I know how to act.
Yes.
Shit, I know.
You just want a nice lambskin leather bag. to
That's
pet
what
it.
I'm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to get.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you the voice in my head
I think
that
I
just
might be.
manifested itself?
I might be.
Because you know about Westchester.
I do.
You're trying to go there.
I love it.
You know what kind of furniture I want.
I love it.
You know how I'm willing to compromise to get
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you like Maurice's brain manifest itself.
That's what I've always respected you because you're cynical and you go after what you want.
That's what I'm trying to do.
There's too many people right now that are playing a lot of bullshit games and talking about global warming and helping people. No.
I'm getting that money.
That's what I love about you.
what am I supposed to do about global warming? Look, it's very bad what's happening to the environment.
Right, I know with
but
the hurricanes and shit, but that's okay. You go to a fundraiser, it's going to be okay.
That's we're having a fundraiser November 30th.
That's very
so
good.
We're just plugging that.
So you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, we try to send money. Look, my heart goes out to everybody.
Yeah.
And I wish that there wasn't sadness in the world.
Right.
But I can't change that. All I can do is to spread joy to the world.
Are you going to do
and get money for myself so I'm happier?
Do you go
because if I'm happier, then I'm making other people happy.
Do you do Christmas carols or something to make people happy?
Of course I do Christmas carols.
Yeah, that's nice.
I mean, I don't go door to door.
Why don't you go door to door?
But I sing them shits in the bathroom.
I think you should go door to door.
I'm showering.
You should go door to door.
I ain't going door to door.
But you go
I'm
to
not
door
a Jehovah's Witness.
This is the plan. You go door to door in Westchester.
I'm listening.
You knock on the door in
I'm
Westchester.
listening.
Maybe like a guy who looks like a professor answers, but he really works for a company that makes missiles. And then you answer the phone, and then his wife is like, "We should listen to this," even though he is maybe a little scared. And then you start going, hark the herald angels, and then you force your way into the house and then suck everybody's dick.
Holy shit! I
Is
let
that a
you
plan?
Bill Belichick that
Is that
shit.
a plan?
That's a plan. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, let's go.
Jingle
On 3,
bells,
let's go.
Jingle bells, can I suck your dick?
I'm gonna let you run my offense.
Yeah. You got to get out there. And that's the best way to get out there. You knock on the door, Christmas cows, because they might not call the cops. You might get 2-3 minutes before they call the cops.
Nobody's going to call the cops on me.
Let's not get hysterical. Let's
It
not
could
say
happen
nobody.
out there.
It could happen. Yeah.
Why? They get scared?
Your gloves. They get very scared.
These are classy ass gloves.
I know,
right
but
there.
you have the fingers cut out, like Rent. Remember Rent when
Yeah,
everybody
that's
has
right.
AIDS in the
Yeah.
Lower East Side?
Yeah.
520, and I like you. That's your aesthetic.
Right.
Yes, it's live every day, la vie bohème, every day.
So
to
you
the
think
end.
people is going to get turned off by that?
Well, not in '93, but now it's a little bit like they might go, is it a home invasion or whatever? But as soon as you start singing,
Then I disarm them and shit.
You disarm them with the singing. You go, I'm here for the Christmas carols.
You think I should bring Shannon with me too?
You have to bring Shannon. She dress up like an elf.
Yeah, Shannon's going to disarm everybody. Yeah, she's short.
She's very short.
Shannon's a legit little person.
People will think you're traveling with a child who's sick.
That's it. Oh, we could run a lot of scams. I didn't even think about it because
Right.
me and her are constantly on some Thelma and Louise shit.
Yeah, she could be like, Shannon looks like, she's small and she's cute. You could just say that her Make-A-Wish.
Cute, please. She's
was to
gorgeous.
go
You're not
tanning.
into girls. Trust me, that bitch is gorgeous.
I know she is gorgeous, but I think cute is more important now.
Nah, I think gorgeous. That bitch
Really?
is like a model. She was just in Italy too. I bet you those Italian men was grabbing that arm.
I bet
Were
you.
they pulling you everywhere, Shannon?
No, I don't think I'm their thing, but they're also not my thing. I don't
Shannon,
like
you're
little
giving
Italian
off a
men.
strange energy. Something is wrong with Shannon. Because that bitch is gorgeous, and these men is not treating her like a piece of meat.
Yeah.
No, they like tall model-looking girls in Italy, like tall, thin model-looking girls.
Shit, you need to be around that crowd over here, Staten Island. They like that fat ass. They're not into fat asses in Italy,
No,
right?
not at all.
Not in it, but here they respect a fat ass.
Yeah.
You got a fat ass, Shannon. You be doing that shit. You be squatting.
Yes.
She go to the gym. Shit.
That's where you're gonna meet somebody.
You know
at
what
the
the
gym.
good thing
Go
about
meet
black?
the manager
You know what
of
the good
gym.
thing about black men is?
What is that?
Because they're good for your self-esteem.
Right.
If you put on a little weight,
That's
just
okay.
go take a walk on 125th Street.
Right.
For 3 minutes.
Right.
You're going to feel like the sexiest bitch on the planet.
Right.
They don't care. They don't got all those hang-ups.
No, that's nice.
That's it.
And you talked about Brazil people, which I like too.
Them too.
They don't have hang-ups.
No.
Doesn't matter what gender you are.
Well, people should not have hang-ups.
No,
I don't
I
understand
agree.
what the problem is.
I
People,
agree with
it's either
you.
you for freedom or you against it.
I agree.
Let people be who they're going to be.
Yes.
That's sad.
That's the way it
What's
has
the
to
big
be.
problem?
I know some people are insecure.
I don't understand what that shit is.
Yeah, it's stupid.
You want to fuck who you want to fuck.
That's it.
Be who you are.
Right.
Why is that a threat to somebody else?
Right.
I never understood that shit.
As people are just stupid.
2017, you're going to die.
Right.
Everybody going to die. Don't take everything so seriously.
Right, it's true.
Just lighten up. Life is hard enough as it is.
Right.
Let people come the way they want to come.
Right.
Right? Like Shannon don't like to come at all.
Right.
She like to come like the World Cup once every 4 years.
That's true.
That's it.
You're trying to come in Katona.
I come all the time.
Right.
Shit.
Right. You're
I'm a
trying
sexaholic.
You love sex.
I can't stop.
Yes.
That's it.
That's right.
I got a high sex drive. That's
Right.
it. How about you? You like to fuck a lot?
I try to fuck a lot, but it's like, sometimes I end up doing other things.
Eat.
Eat.
Yeah, that sometimes gets in the way.
You get in the way, or you tell jokes, like this or other shit.
Yeah, but that's only 15 minutes.
That's 15 minutes. That's true.
You just started
But then
doing
there's 7
It
hours.
was 15 minutes for a long time, 45 minutes just recently.
Just recently.
Just
that's
recently,
true.
45 minutes
Just
of work.
recently, 45 minutes of work.
Yeah.
But we hope it'll be more and more work. We'll see.
That's it. You're getting there.
Yeah, little by little.
So be less and less dick, more and more work.
Yes.
So you like Shannon.
Yes.
Because that's Shannon's schedule.
Yeah. that's-
Shannon increasingly does more and more work and less dick.
It's just, it's crazy.
This bitch, she don't get.
She's gonna have to start fucking the microphone. Because that's the only thing that she's
maybe
seen.
she does when she's
Maybe
in
that's
between
what-
podcasts
yeah.
here.
But now people are getting sex dolls. They're not even fucking people.
What's that?
It's like in Taiwan, you get a doll and you just fuck the doll.
That's some weird shit.
I know, but people are into it. In Japan, they're into all kinds of weird desserts and fucking dolls.
Yeah, I'm not. I need a warm-blooded mammal next to me.
It's interesting.
That's it.
I know, but
You
these
can't
dolls-
fuck a sex doll, right?
I don't think so, but I've never been to Taiwan.
You might try that shit.
It's very interesting. If you go
Shannon,
to like,
please don't make me get you a sex doll when
if you
you're
go
60.
to if you go to Tokyo,
Yeah.
they have all these cool things like all kinds of different flavors of ice cream and
I'm cool
sex
with that.
dolls.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with flavors of ice cream. The sex dolls, I'll take a hard pass on
Yeah,
that.
it's interesting.
Hard
Yeah.
pass on that.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
But if you're living in Tokyo, I heard that's a classy ass city too.
Yeah, it's very classy.
So whatever, that's like a sort of a China. That's like a
It's very
Japanese
fast.
New York City.
Yes.
So you
everybody's
walk
very
around and
quick.
you're just like, oh shit, this is like New York City, but everyone is Japanese.
Yes,
I'm classy like that.
Yeah, that's where you need to go. Is you need to get out there.
That's
You
it.
meet like an Asian businessman because they might be into you.
Look, I keep
Yes.
all options open
Yeah.
constantly, but much like Shannon,
Yeah.
I'm very picky.
Right.
And I think that's why we bonded so much. To this point,
Yeah.
nobody has met my complete list of qualifications.
That's how many are on the list?
27.
That's a lot.
27 specific qualifications. Shannon has 156.
That's very heavy.
That's hard to meet.
27 is very heavy.
She got close. You got somebody who had 3 or 4, right?
I did,
Yeah, they got close to 127. I think they hit 4, right? Bitch is picky.
Yes, a lot.
I mean, that's
27's a lot.
This bitch is picky. That's the only way to understand. I mean, that she is still single.
What's your main one? What's the one you're non-negotiable?
Money. Need
Yeah.
to have a Chase bank account card.
Yeah.
And I need to see 6
What,
figures in there.
what about if somebody goes to like a check cashing place?
Nah, that's not it.
No good?
That's not
No
rigorous
good?
right there.
What a payomatic? You don't like
That's
that?
not it.
No? Okay.
That's it.
All
No,
right.
I'm looking for that's it.
Now, what kind of dog do they have? If they have like, you want them to have like a pit bull?
Pit bulls, look, I'm a dog lover.
Right.
So if it's a pit bull, you need to really train it.
Yeah.
You need to
But you really want somebody to have like an Irish
I
setter.
mean, come on, let's talk. I see pit bulls every day.
Right.
If I have my choice,
Yeah, Afghan hound,
Afghan hound, poodle,
poodle.
chihuahuas. I mean, I have a chihuahua.
Okay, yeah.
But chihuahuas is getting a little played out. I want some exotic shit.
Yeah.
Get me like a Burmese mountain dog.
Maybe a Weimaraner. It's like gray.
Oh shit, the German dogs.
Those are
yeah.
like the Westchester dogs. They're gray and aloof.
Yeah, they're like the good Germans, like
Yeah.
Scandinavians.
They look like stones. They look like slate.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
Or like a Ridgeback if I want a powerful
Ooh,
dog.
yeah, that's something to think
Or
about.
maybe I would get one of those little ones, the tiny ones that look like Ewoks. What
And
are those called? The little ones, Shannon?
Yorkies.
Is that a Yorkie?
You put it in your pocketbook.
Yeah.
Yeah, you walk around Bergdorf Goodman.
Yeah, I need one of them shits.
Yeah, that's what you want. You
And
want
I need a Michael Kors purse. That shit is classy.
Yeah, what about if somebody gets you into something nice at the dollar store? Family Dollar.
That's it. I go to the dollar store all
go
the
to
time.
Family
That's how I
Dollar,
get my
you know,
chancletas.
Right, yeah.
That's it.
Family Dollar is nice.
That shit is classy. That shit comes from around the world. My
Yeah.
chancletas is made in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's nice.
Some of them is made in Sri Lanka. Depends on the, I
Right.
get them mixed up in the bin.
Yeah, okay,
But I
yeah.
don't got no yellow ones because my feet are too big. I don't want to look like Big Bird.
Yeah, that's just a good point.
That's it. So I got red, pink, blue, purple.
Family Dollar is nice.
Yeah, you go there?
Every now and then, you know,
Yeah.
you're walking by. Sometimes I get like a toothbrush.
Yeah, you never get a comb though because you don't fuck with
No, I let
fixing
my
your
hair just go.
You let it go. You just
Yeah.
rolled out the bed and came here.
Yeah, that's that old money Westchester.
that comb is not in
That's
your
the-
budget.
Yeah, no, that's the way they just rock it.
That's
you know?
the way you do it.
Yeah, I just got to get that Land's End jacket now and just kind of walk around and smoke a cigar and say something kind of interesting.
It's funny because you look like you got Land's End jacket money.
Yeah, I want that Land's End jacket.
but
and
you're still in Astoria.
I'll smoke a cigar and then I'll say something interesting on like a rainy day.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my move.
What were you doing at the dollar store? What were you getting?
I don't even remember. I'm trying to think what I was getting at the dollar store. But I used to be very poor as a comic, so I'd have to get things. You know? And I'm still
Don't bring
poor,
me down here.
But I'm
Let's
less
go back
poor
to things now.
So I go to bodega.
You go to bodegas.
I go to the bodegas now, but not the shitty bodegas, the ones with avocados and 15 kinds of dressing for the sandwich.
Yeah, but when you
There's
go
lots of condiments.
You need to get to Trader Joe's.
That's the next level.
That's the Westchester supermarket.
That's the next. No.
Whole Foods?
We're talking Wild Nature.
What's that?
That's shit you don't even know about.
I never even heard of it.
That's people is like Whole Foods is whatever. Wild Nature is like some crazy shit.
That's that new shit.
That's that new shit.
Let me tell you something.
It's like the
Trader Joe's is good for me.
It might be, but you need to start treating yourself with respect because you know what? You're better than Trader Joe's.
They got peanut almonds at Nature's Grill.
Yeah, well, Wild by Nature. Do
they got lagoons?
You got to go to Dina DeLuca, all that shit. That's crazy.
Do they have lagoons?
Yes,
I'm into nuts.
They
I be getting most of my nuts on QVC.
Yes, yeah. You go to Zabar's. That's nice.
What? That's on the Upper West Side.
Yeah, that's nice. You could get like a smoked trout.
Oh, that's I
You
eat
know?
fish once
You
in a
like
while.
that? Every now and then you have a smoked trout on a bagel, hang out with some Jewish people.
I love Jews.
Yes,
That's it.
That's right.
They cook a lot of money
You
and
have
shit.
a lot of big whitefish salad, and you talk about the economy.
Yeah, let's go to a deli and do that, me and you.
Yeah,
and
that
shit.
sounds good. That's very nice.
it.
I could teach you.
Shannon, you be having fun on your podcast with Tim Dillon?
Yeah.
He's a little crazy, right?
Yes.
You need to buy him a brush on your shit. He came in here like...
He's the better looking of the two on that podcast.
Yeah, the one next to me.
Who's the other one?
Is a mess. Ray.
Wait a second.
Ray is a real mess.
So how could he be the? What did he get in a fire or something?
I think
he was
he's-
burned in a
I
fire.
think he's still in a fire. Yeah,
He's the mess of you two.
He's the mess of us too. Yes, but he's smart.
And you
it's-
come out
it's
looking like you just got arrested in the middle of the night by a FBI raid.
Yeah, but it's.
You just look like you got pulled into an interrogation room at 4 a.m.
I know, but this is a radio show.
That's
This
right.
is a podcast.
Well, actually, we
People
got
are
cameras
listening.
here.
I know, but you know what? A lot of people just listen to this.
Most of the people listening
And
here.
they're listening at the gym, or maybe they're listening on the train.
That's it.
So that's
or
what-
the LIRR going back to Long Island.
Absolutely.
Or
So-
Metro North if they're classy.
I make sure that when people come to see me live, I do something nice. Like I'll put on a new shirt.
You will?
Yeah, sometimes.
Oh, so that's a used shirt.
But this is a blue shirt. Sometimes I get a black shirt for when I'm
Oh,
live.
when you classic.
Because it's slimming.
That's it. It's
That's
slimming, and also that's some New York shit. We wear black and get shit accomplished.
That's what it is. Black tee.
That's it. You go to
know,
Miami, they all wear
Like Louis
sequin.
C.K., that was his move. You have a black t-shirt.
Looks
and
slimming,
jeans.
yeah. It makes
Looks
you look
slimming.
2 pounds lighter.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
We get
what do you
shit
think about all this stuff? People jerking off in front of comics. Is that okay? Has anybody jerked off in front of you?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, a lot of time. But they
I don't
pay
mind
you,
that
right?
shit.
They give you a couple
They
of bucks.
pay me to do
Right,
that.
they buy you a
Yeah.
wonton soup or something.
I've been on to all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, it needs to be consensual.
Absolutely.
That's it.
I agree.
I mean, you know, if
you go back pages at Craigslist, you work it out.
That's where I'm at.
Right,
Yeah.
somebody
You
message
should be, if you got some weird kinks and shit like
Right.
that, find somebody who's okay with that. But you know, the problem comes is when your kink is them not liking it.
That's
a
the
problem.
Yes.
That's when the problem starts.
That's a major problem.
It sounds like he got some problem like that.
That might be.
Like he likes to see the girl squirm and shit. I don't know. I don't know him personally.
I don't know either.
But you know, it was bad. But it doesn't. You know, you have to grade it, right? Like,
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah.
But
It's like a C minus.
it was like a 15 years ago bad, right?
right. And then there's some people where
And
it's
also
like,
the girls,
yeah.
they didn't get touched or anything like that.
Right.
So it's bad, no question. But it could have been worse. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
because you deal with bad shit.
What
all
they
the
say
time.
Bill Cosby did, that's some bad shit.
Right, drugging
Because he
all
was
the
actually
women.
touching these bitches.
Right.
Somebody pulls their dick out, I start jerking off. I might pull my shit out too. And be like,
Right.
now we got a Mexican standoff.
Right.
You going to jerk off in front of me? Well, I'm going to jerk off in front of you.
That's a great
See
idea.
how you like that shit.
That's a great idea for a show.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mexican standoff.
Yeah, on the 7 train. I
That's
like
it.
that. I like that idea.
Yeah,
you know?
Louis tried that shit on me. See what happens. I
Right.
pull my shit out too.
Right.
That's it.
That's good. That's a great defense mechanism.
That's
Most
right.
women don't have that.
They don't have that. Now you're in a
Right.
situation.
That's why you're maybe the perfect woman, because you'd be like, I can pull my shit out.
That's
now.
right. And
That's
then we
right.
back away, like when you see a raccoon late at night.
Yes.
And you just keep eye contact. He backs away and you back away.
Well, I usually talk with it and kind of plan out.
Wow.
Yeah. See what we're
That's
gonna
because
do.
you're not all there in the head, man.
Right. I mean, the
you're
raccoon-
holding on by a very thin thread.
It's so thin.
Your thread is.
So
I mean, we
thin.
talk about dental floss.
We're talking about we're
shit.
minutes away from something horrible.
You're a couple of days away from
Yes.
putting somebody in a body
That's
bag.
what it is. That's comedy. That's what you're gonna
it.
do. That's what makes you funny.
I hope we don't find you like
Yeah.
naked hanging from something with a belt around your neck and your
Well,
hand on your dick
I mean, listen.
and
here's-
it annoys somewhere.
if that's happening,
Just don't die in a Howard Johnson's.
if that's happening, was there a sponsor? You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. Yeah.
Who was sponsoring it?
Just make sure that shit is in something classy.
I hope so.
Right? Like
I
a-
think I want to die somewhere classy, like
Best Western.
yeah, something nice.
Yeah.
A Marriott.
Marriott. That's
the heavy.
that's
shit.
something to achieve.
That's really nice.
But you happy, right?
I'm happy-ish.
You happy-ish right
We're
now.
all as happy as we can be.
Yeah. When are you-
Happiness is overrated.
When are you the happiest? On stage or when you got a
On
bird
stage, that's the most fun.
or a good meal at Swith and Lewinsky? Which is happier? Let me ask you.
Stage is the best.
Some good dick from Grindr.
Stage is the best.
I'll give you the multiple choice.
Okay.
You got to let me phrase it.
Okay, sorry.
Tim Dillon is happiest when
Right.
he is sitting at Smith and Lewinsky's,
Yeah.
waiting for a ribeye to come,
Yeah.
with some cream spinach,
Yeah.
and a side of mac and cheese. 'Cause I
Okay.
know you get the mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's good.
You try to go healthy. I'm going to get the greens, but then you go fuck it, bring the mac and cheese.
Right.
Right? With a Diet Coke. You're a Diet Coke.
I don't drink soda.
Oh, you don't drink soda?
Just water.
Just water?
Yeah, I like water.
So how come it's not working?
Because I'm eating the
You
mac
eat a
and
lot of
cheese.
dessert. All right, so you get the mac and cheese. So you're sitting at Smith and Lewinsky's,
Yeah.
right? Strip steak,
Yeah.
mac and cheese,
Right.
greens,
Yes.
or whatever, baked beans.
Okay.
However you get down.
Okay. There's no baked beans. But
That's
go on.
the A choice.
Yes.
There's no baked beans. That can't be that classy.
I know. That's a
All
good
right,
point.
so B. You on Grindr.
Yes.
You see somebody who's sexy as shit.
Right. Right.
And you all built up because you haven't busted a nut in 4 minutes.
Okay.
All right, 40 minutes the last Grindr encounter.
Yes.
So you hungry.
Yes.
So you see a good one, and then he
Yes.
comes and he does everything you like exactly.
Yes.
B.
B.
Or C.
C.
On stage doing comedy.
Yeah.
Or D, all of the above.
I like all the above, but here's what's even better: is when somebody
I missed one.
a comic comes in from Los Angeles,
Yeah.
and they go on stage and they do horrible,
Yeah.
and the people hate them.
That's your favorite.
That's the best. There's no, because I just keep coming while that happens.
That's your favorite thing?
Yes, when the people hate them.
Holy
and
shit.
in their face, you can tell that just a little bit of that hatred is seeped into them.
You don't respect comedians from Los Angeles.
That's not true. There's a few that are very funny.
only a few?
There's a few that are very funny.
How many would you say?
I don't know. 4.
4. That's it. That's a lot. for
4 to
Los
7,
Angeles.
maybe. I don't know.
If there was a war between the New York comedians and the Los Angeles comedians, who would win?
Well, New Yorkers, the Los Angeles comedians are malnourished and vegan and sick.
That's the problem,
right?
yeah.
And they're, yeah.
So if it got to hand combat, it would be a problem.
I think New York's going to win that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we did 45 here, Shannon.
Wow.
We might have to cut this down.
That's crazy.
That's probably one of the longest. You are a very interesting person.
Well, I wanted to tell you about Westchester. That's your life. That's going to happen.
Listen, this was an informative. This is a episode I'm going to listen to over and over again.
Yes.
As I'm on the train.
Yes.
Heading up to Westchester.
Yes.
Because I do sightseeing up there.
Do that Christmas Carol idea. You
I
knock
will.
on the door
I'm
and
bringing
you and
Shannon.
Shannon and just start singing.
That's it. We're
Jingle
going to
bells.
do that. So listen, go check out Tim Dillon's podcast with
Yes.
Shannon. Does she? Are you gonna let her talk on this?
No.
She don't talk.
Every now and then we try to bring her in.
That's it. So listen to that. It's called Tim Dillon Goes to Hell.
Yes.
And when's the air? They can catch it on iTunes.
Catch it on iTunes Tuesdays at 7.
Tuesdays at 7. They can watch it live.
Yes.
All right.
And then go to iTunes at timdilloncomedy.com. You can sign up for my mailing list for shows and shit.
And New York Times just called it the best podcast ever, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So check that shit out. There was an article just written about that shit.
Yeah.
And also then you
I think it was Time Out New York, which was a little
same
different.
shit. Yeah, that's it. You don't have to correct. I'm trying to big that shit up.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I don't
That's
want
a
them to
good
know
point.
it was a local
Absolutely.
free paper.
That's true.
Where you could also find out what free bar comedy shows are going on in Yonkers.
right.
And then for your Twitter, they could catch you at Tim
Tim J.
Dillon.
Dillon, Dillon. And on Instagram, too. Just got verified on Instagram.
That's it.
And I didn't even know how that happened. But
It just happened. Somebody was imitating you. That's what it meant.
Just happened.
So go. You can follow him on Instagram, Twitter, and then go to his podcast. Thank you for being
Thank
here.
you for having me.
It. We'll see you next time, everybody. Stay classy.